Kind of forgot about Larry yesterday. We don't want to do that today. Again, the traditional opening of an air show, the circling of the American flag. And what a beautiful blue Florida sky it is today.
Last night's show was good. There's no sun.
And now they're bleeding off altitude, so the guys up here tell me. Getting all prepared for that all-important final descent into the show area, carrying our national colors. As Larry barrels around in that Model 12 pits, Larry's actually about 500 feet above the jumpers. Have you ever wondered about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the head of the announcing staff, Mr. Roscoe Morton. Roscoe?
Thank you, Dave. And ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you all please rise, remove your cover for our national anthem. Janine?
Here we go. Let's turn it over to our military men up here, Lieutenant Commander and the Sergeant, to tell us all about these Special Forces jumpers.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Staff Sergeant Travis Weathers with the United States Army Special Operations Command Parachute Demonstration Team, the Black Daggers. The United States Army Special Operations Command, better known as their choice for air show performances and all aerobatic championships is the all-carbon fiber MX2. Let's go. Illustrated to air shows, novice performed in air shows for everyone. Board airplane.
The idea of the War Department and what would later be called the Pentagon. The B-25 was designed as a medium bomber. It was not a heavy bomber like the B-17 to the B-24. What it was designed for was local, within 400 or 500 mile range bombing missions and with light load. How about the idea of taking one of those airplanes off? But normally it would take close to 2,000 feet to get that airplane off the ground when it was fully loaded. Well, the idea was discussed, and what they decided to do was to take that type of aircraft, taking off aircraft. Believe it or not, the state of Florida had something to do with that. They picked that Colonel Jimmy Doolittle.
Mustang prototype was designed and built in a mere 120 days and flew for the first time October 26, 1940. Raymond Rice and Edgar Speed headed up the North Crazy Horse is actually a TF-51 Mustang, which is the last designation given to a Mustang series and stands for Trainer Fighter. Crazy Horse actually flies in the colors of the 487th Fighter Squadron, the 352nd Fighter Group, and that was based out of Ostbelgern in 1944. Over 15,000 Mustangs were produced. There are only approximately 165 still flying throughout the entire world today.
experience a minor problem with the aircraft. Major Shantz is going to momentarily delay the demonstration of safety.
Now we'll check back with the air boss as Lee Louderback is continuing to fly chase. And Major Shantz is down. Handled the emergency very, very nicely. Tug is rolling. We've got him on the air with the boss, and the checklist has been gone through. Right now, it indicates a nose wheel. I invite you to stand by because you are about to experience a demonstration of the most hardcore, down and dirty, hard-charging power aerobatics known to man, which come as a result of Sean's more than 22,000 hours of combined fixed wing and rotary wing flight time. And watch closely, this is an all-new aircraft making its second season appearance, and right now Sean is going to show you just what it's capable of. Stopping the nose vertical, watch for the forward flip in this one-of-a-kind aircraft. Bringing that throttle forward, the negative G inverted recovery at Air Show Center with the quick half roll to upright. The Hui loop. This is an inside-outside loop with a tumble at the top. The first half is inside, or what we call positive G's. The second half is outside. Over 6 negative G's trying to throw Sean out of the cockpit at the bottom end of that last maneuver. Begins the torque roll. Shifting it into reverse. He is flying this aircraft tail first. Negative airspeeds in excess of 90 miles an hour, and only once he goes through its critical altitude can Sean pull back on that throttle, let the nose fall down through the horizon, and then make his exit down to Air Show right. Now at Show Center, following the shoulder roll, nose perfectly vertical, approaching 0 forward airspeed, and right now, hard, full left rudder. Sean completes not 1, but 2 consecutive hammerhead turnarounds. That is Sean D. Tucker. And you will notice that there are 3 sets of poles out there. Suspended between each set of poles is a ribbon. Those ribbons are suspended only 20 feet above the ground, and they are only 700 feet apart from one another. What Sean is going to do is come down and verify that that show line is obstruction-free, and then he will return and attempt to slice all 3 ribbons in one single pass in 3 separate flight attitudes. Right knife edge, left knife edge, and finally inverted. Watch now as Sean climbs skyward. He is going to perform a turnaround maneuver and then dive in on that very first ribbon. Over the top. Once he finds that ribbon visually, he continues around the corner, converting altitude back into airspeed. He is going to dive down to 5 feet above the ground, 210 miles an hour underneath ribbon number 1. Now pitching that nose skyward. Watch for the triple avalanche as he stops it there, tumbling it end over end, and in the recovery, trying to find ribbon number 3. Diving down. If you can look closely with some binoculars or a telephoto lens, you will notice that Sean is actually straddling the inside edge of the Papa taxiway. And the inboard, what Sean will now do is stop this aircraft 18 feet above the ground, 210 miles an hour, right knife edge flight through ribbon number 1. Left knife edge, finally invert to slice that 3rd and final ribbon. Ladies and gentlemen, showing you why he is considered to be one of the very best of all Championship trophy. In addition, Sean is the first performer to ever win both
True Track Flight Systems, Hardy Aviation Insurance, Champion Aerospace, Pacific Coast Avionics, Stein Air Avionics, PS Engineering, Goodyear, the David Clark Company, Oregon Aero, Concord Battery, Pacific Oil Coolers, Hooker Harness, Vidello HD Sunglasses, and My Bombshells. And you can learn all about Matt Younkin, his Twin Beach, and the other acts that he flies. You can visit him on the web at yonkinair.com, YOUNKIN Air, yonkinair.com.